This one is crazy, my friends, with a capital K. Alright, if you've been to this channel before, you've probably heard me describe a fragrance as being creamy, or at least having a creaminess. Alright, that fragrance there, my friends, KHAIR Pistachio by Paris Corner or Pandora Sense or whatever it is. That one, my friends, takes cream not just to a next level, it takes it to a whole new dimension. But first of all, before we dive into the creaminess, let me say thank you very much for coming to this channel. This channel is not monetized, it's not sponsored, it's nothing really. It's just me, crazy random guy John Legg. Don't worry about that bit. It's all about the fragrance. I'm not selling you anything, I'm not pushing anything into your face, I'm not sponsored. I've got no one attached to me, not even reality. But what I am trying to do, my friends, is inspire you to spray a good fragrance every day, because trust me, and I can speak from very good experience on this one, if you wear a good fragrance every day, you will have so much better a day. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, cream. So we've got to be careful, because here in the United Kingdom, when we hear the word KHAIR, we go, uh-oh. We think of the old boy in number 10 and we go, oh no, he has not got the best reputation. But trust me, it is nothing to do with Keir Starmer. This is KHAIR Pistachio. Let me show it you. Okay, it looks kind of very oriental, doesn't it? I don't know what something very oriental looks like, but it just sounded about right. Okay, so it is made by Paris Corner, which I believe is a sort of a division of Pandora Sense. Now, you need to know something about Pandora Sense or Paris Corner. And this, out of all the different brands I have, Paris Corner, Pandora Sense, it needs to macerate. Okay, if you get the bottle when you first get it, and if you spray it like that and smell it when you first get it, you'll probably go, smells a little bit chemical, smells a little bit sort of mediocre, doesn't really seem to do much, sort of just sits on the skin. Right, trust me, upon first spray, this fragrance hasn't even twitched. It has not even thought about waking up. Alright, what about a month later, after it's macerated? Alright, now, after a month, it has twitched. After a month, it sort of flickered one eye and thought, you know what, I might do something. All right, it's still not anything after a month. And this is crazy. 6 months later, now, 6 months later, it's sort of got one eye wide open and it's been fluttering the other eye. And it's really thinking about, I might be doing something. I might be getting out of bed. I may become a very good fragrance. That's 6 months in. At 12 months in, Pandora Sense, Paris Corner, and I've got probably about 7 or 8 different of these. It's on full volume. And what happens, and this is absolutely crazy, they get stronger and stronger and stronger. And the further down the bottle you get, now I've had this, I bought this at the start of the summer here in 2020, where are we, 2025 AD. So I've probably had it maybe 5-6 months. Okay, I bought it pre-summer. Okay, this is going nicely. Okay, the performance is absolutely unbelievable on this one. But trust me, they get stronger and stronger and stronger. I've got, I should have had it with me. This is how organised I am. I've got their red tobacco version. Okay, and that, when I spray that, literally I have to sort of keep it at arm's length because it is ridiculously strong. As you go down further down the bottle, I don't know how it happens, it gets stronger and stronger. And when you're spraying the last few, it's literally just oil and you, wow. So that's what you need to know about Paris Corner. Never judge a Paris Corner within the first month. After the first month, it's starting to sort of get a little bit of a sort of a wriggle on. Okay, after 6 months, it's doing its thing. After 12 months, it's cruising. It literally is on fire. Performance of all of them are amazing. So let's talk about the performance of this one first. This, my friends, on my skin, now I've been wearing it, all right, you look out there and you can see all the rain on the window, okay, our summer is gone, it's seriously in the rear view, okay, but during the summer here in 2025, as you can see, I've worn an awful lot of this. Now, off my skin, now it's average kind of Anglo-Saxon kind of skin, it's neither particularly oily nor particularly dry. This stuff, my friends, is radiating off me for about 6 hours. Okay, I'm not going to say it sort of fills rooms, it's not going to choke everyone, but it radiates off you. There's a very nice continual radiation off you for about 5 to 6 hours. Skin, you'll detect it the next day. Clothes, about 3 days. Sometimes a little bit more on clothes. You get this on clothes and it really does last. It sort of sticks to the fibres. But that's only after it's fully up macerated, okay? So performance is crazy good. You cannot fault this. And when I tell you the price, you're gonna go, no way. I bought this, now I think I got this on Notino's, and it was 21 British pounds, and there was some offer with free delivery. 21 British pounds. It is the 100ml, it is the other perfume, and trust me, let me tell you about the smell, okay, because this is fully macerated. It's not heavy, it's not a serious sort of fragrance, it's a very light, it's a very uplifting, and most of all, what you need to know about this, it is a feel-good fragrance, okay, it's perfect. I've really thoroughly enjoyed this during the summer. This has been absolutely amazing, along with a few other summer fragrances which I've spoken about, but this one here, and I was finding this worked absolutely perfectly. I mean, you can wear it during the day in the summer, it will deal with the heat perfectly well, but I was sort of reaching for it in the evenings, if I was going out in the evenings, and it was absolutely perfect in the evenings. It was just so feel good, and just so, it worked so perfectly well in the slightly cooler summer evenings. You know, those evenings, I mean, we don't get them at the minute because we're into the sort of almost winter, you know, tail end of autumn, it's hitting winter, okay, but you know, when the summer evening it goes on and on and on, and it's still light till sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock. This, I was absolutely loving this in those long summer evenings. Alright, what about the smell then? First of all, I need to sort of just warn you that it leans, I'm going to say it's very unisex, but if you want me to be brutally honest, it does lean towards a feminine style fragrance. Okay, so if you're a guy who only wants to wear heavy sort of masculine fragrances, this isn't for you. This, to me, is straight down the middle, 100% very unisex. But there's my warning to you, if you do not like sweet, feminine style fragrance, don't bother with this one, right? But if you're okay with that, just stay a little bit longer and I'll tell you what you're going to get in terms of the smell. It's very sweet. It's very sort of airy, okay, so I say it's not a heavy kind of sticky kind of fragrance. The sweetness is not sticky and gloopy and that, like, the sweetness is actually an airy kind of fragrance, an airy sweetness rather. On the top shelf is a sort of, well, not a sort of, is ice cream, okay. Now, if I was going to be honest and describe this fragrance to you, I would say you get a scoop of the richest kind of real thick clotted cream ice cream, scoop that out, whop that in a bowl, and then you pour some double cream over it. That's the overall vibe. This is ice cream with cream on top of the ice cream. But I suppose you want me to get a little bit more detailed. Right. Top shelf is a slightly nutty kind of vibe. There's a pistachio and there's a chestnut. The pistachio, as the name suggests, is the better of the two. No, not the better of the two. The more prominent, that was a really technical word there, the more prominent of the two. The pistachio is that sort of, it's a nuttiness, but it's a smooth, light nuttiness. It's not, see, the chestnut is a bit like the chestnut in the Stronger Than You fragrances. And the chestnut is quite a heavy kind of nutty note, but the pistachio, which rules the roost in this one at the top, is a nice, sweet, light nuttiness. And also I say that the ice cream is there, the cream hits you straight away, it's literally cream in your face, okay? But what surrounds the cream and what gives the cream just a little bit of interest as opposed to it just being cream, there's a slight booziness to it. Now the booziness is nice because it's not a heavy sticky booziness, it's a very light, I believe it's rum, okay? And it just gives it that slight sort of booziness, okay? That bit is gorgeous. And then on the middle shelf of this fragrance there's an array of sort of florals and fruits. There's some raspberry, there's a bit of peony, there's some geranium, there's a peach, and honestly in the middle you cannot pick out those different florals and fruits. They just add to the sweetness in an absolutely gorgeous way. Drop down to the baseline of this fragrance. And this is where the extra cream comes on top. So you've already got the ice cream, which is like someone just hitting you with a scoop of ice cream. And then it's almost like they just whop a load more sort of whipped, sort of heavy double cream on top, okay, to add insult to injury. Okay, so there's an awful lot of cream at the base of this one. Then there's also, I mean, the woodiness in this one, it's not heavy sort of amber. In fact, it's not an amber kind of fragrance, where most fragrances these days are amber. But the woodiness in this is provided by some gorgeous, sweet, clean cedar wood. There's also a little bit of tonka down there. And then, now, I've got a problem. I'm going through a bit of a marshmallow kind of phase in my life. I just love everything marshmallow. And this one, so you've got your ice cream, you've got your rum sort of splashed on, you've got your double thick cream, you've got your sort of very delicate fruits and florals, and then you've got a marshmallow, and the marshmallow at the base. So the marshmallow for this adds the real feel good to this one. So the creaminess is gorgeously sweet and airy, and then the marshmallow adds a ridiculously sweet but sort of interesting kind of vibe at the bottom. There's also a little bit of candy floss as well. Alright, if you don't like a sweet fragrance, you probably won't like this, although the sweetness, because the creaminess is not sweet as such, the sweetness comes from like the marshmallow and the sort of candy floss at the bottom and the cedar wood. The creaminess is not sweet by itself, but the surrounding bits around the creaminess make it sweet. So if you don't like sweet, you probably won't like this. But if you're happy with a very unisex, a very sort of amazingly feel-good fragrance that will seriously, honestly, every time I've worn this, I've just felt amazing. And it has a vibe of just complete sort of relaxed feel-goodness. Feel-goodness, whatever. You know what I mean? Okay. So you've had your warning, it does lean slightly feminine. I'm telling you the performance is uncannily good, but let it macerate and let it go, and it will go on and on and on, and it will get stronger and stronger and stronger as you go down the bottle. Okay? I've warned you about the sort of feminine, slightly feminine vibe of it. What haven't I warned you about? You know what, there's no other warnings, just buy it. It's £21 British. It's crazy good. I mean, yes, you wear it all year round, it would probably brighten up a winter's day, but this, realistically for me, was absolutely stunning in the summer. I'm going to love you and leave you now. I'm going to leave you with that recommendation. It's a budget fragrance and it punches way, way above its weight. I'm going to go now, but before I go, couple of things. First of all, please click the thumbs up. Thumbs up are awesome because it makes you feel amazing about me feeling good, because I do feel good. Every time I get a thumbs up, I'm like, yes, that's just so good. It's amazing to have the feedback sort of thing. Drop a comment, okay? Drop a marshmallow comment, because I'm going through a marshmallow stage, and I have another Paris corner to talk to you about in a bit, where that is more marshmallow than that one. And I'm so loving marshmallow at the moment. You're going to say, Leggy, what's with the marshmallow thing? I just don't know. I just feel as though I need to go through this marshmallow stage. All right, what else am I going to tell you? Oh yeah, please come back for the next one, because hopefully there'll be another one. But most of all, my friends, please stay safe. And please, please, I insist that you get a good fragrance, whichever one you choose. Choose a good one. And spray it. Don't just spray it on a Monday and forget about it on a Tuesday and go, oh, I should have worn it. Spray a good fragrance every single day. A Leggy guarantee, it'll keep a smile on your face. You will feel good with the vibes coming off you. It may start a conversation with a random stranger. You may get a compliment. But if nothing else, or certainly with a fragrance like this, you get that feeling of wellness. No, goodness. A good feeling of goodness. Oh, whatever you're going to get, you're going to get it. Right. I'll see you next time. Take care, keep spraying, and goodbye. Stop. There you go.